Hello, I'm Rashonda. I'm the creator of this YouTube channel as well as the artbyro.com website where you can find over 250 art and drawing tutorials. Again, that is artbyro.com. But before you go there, make sure you check out this video, which is going to be on how to draw a monkey. This one's a lot of fun. He's kind of silly looking, a little goofy, but I like that kind of art and hopefully you will too. So let's go ahead and go on over to the art studio and get started on that tutorial. Okay, let's draw a monkey today. So monkeys are a lot of fun. They're pretty easy. I think most things are fairly easy to draw if you break them down into some simple shapes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start by a circle for the head. And then let's go ahead and do another circle for where his mouth and nose and whatnot are going to be. And a lot of what this is for is just to start getting some marks on the paper and figuring out where everything's going to be, how big it's going to be in proportion to the paper. I'm doing mine on an artist trading card. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I prefer to do the majority of my artwork on artist trading cards. It's just something that allows me to do a little bit more in less time. I don't have a ton of extra time. So it gives me an opportunity to do some drawing, fit some creative time into my schedule, and also to be able to finish what I start. That used to be a big issue with me, is that I never got around to finishing anything. And if you've ever experienced that, it doesn't feel real good when you're not finishing things. So let's go ahead and start adding in some details. So there's the mouth. We can start doing the eyes. I'm going to make the eyes fairly big. And we don't have to follow those guidelines exactly. They're just there to give us a little bit of a basic idea of where everything's going to be. We can draw in the eyes. And then we'll add this little patch of fur around his head. Draw a chin. And we'll put his nose. And we can add some little extra details if we want. You can get as detailed as you want to be. You can keep it rather simple if you want. It's kind of up to you. A lot will depend on your style and the type of artwork you like to do. So let's go ahead and we'll make some little texture for the fur. Bring this around here. And then for the ears, I like to draw them kind of big too. The eyes and ears on animals, I think it makes them look a little bit cuter if you draw them a little bit oversized. And then we could do some little chunks of fur sticking up if we want. Draw the other ear. Some little furs. Maybe we'll put some fur sticking up on the top there. Whatever you think's gonna give your monkey the look you're going for. We'll just throw a body down here real quick. We're not gonna worry about getting too detailed for the body. And then maybe throw a tail in here. And again, you could add some little fur texture if you want. So that's pretty much it for the sketch itself. So the next thing that I like to do is I use my outlining pens. These are the ones I happen to be using lately. So I'm going to go ahead and put an outline on this guy real quick, and then I'll be back to work on some color. I have the outline all done. I did a little bit of some shading just with some quick hashing marks. So that's all done. Now it's time to add some color. So I have my markers set aside. What I like to do is use 2 or 3 markers for each section of color. And what I'll typically do is I'll fill in an area with the lighter color, and then I will take the darker color and add some darker areas, and then I go back over it with the lighter color and blend those two together to make it a little bit smoother. So that's how I'm going to do the colors on this. As you can see, I have different brands. So I have a Prismacolor. This is just a Bic marker. I have some other brands here. And you can mix and match as long as they're all alcohol-based markers. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all colored in. And I will be back when I have that finished. So I have everything colored in. I just did some kind of scribble sort of effect in the background with some green, so it kind of looks like maybe there's a jungle or something back there. And then the last thing I usually do with my drawings is to add some white highlights with a Jelly Roll pen. And for this, I usually just pick some areas that look like there's a lot of color, just like a big block of solid color. And I'll add a little bit of white to it. You can do your highlights however you like to do them, or leave them off if you don't like how it looks. Of course, there's a lot of different ways that you can do your drawings. So just add a little bit of white. Maybe some up here. And then that's pretty much it. That'll finish off this guy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you feel inspired to do some of your own artwork. And I will see you in the next one. Happy creating! Well, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you felt inspired to do some of your own artwork. If you did enjoy the video, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe if you want to get notified of future videos. And before you leave, check out the description box. There's some information in there for some freebies, as well as our Facebook group. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!